You know, I should have made her ass pay for that check.
She offered to pay for the check?
Yeah, what?
Damn, that girl's good, dog.
Was she good because she picked up a check?
No, it's not about the check, man. It's about a psychological advantage.
Yeah, bro, but I paid for that check.
But she offered.
But she's offered before.
But she's never offered after she broke up with you. Look here, bro. In order to grasp this concept, dog, you got to think like them. You got to read between the lines, man. You got to ask yourself. You got to say, self, when she offered to pay for that dinner, did she really want to come up out of the pocket? Think about it, dog. On a date, what woman really wants to come up out of her pocket and pay for the meal? None. Zero. I'm 29 years old, dog, and I have yet to meet one woman who wants to come out the pocket. So you can safely conclude that this is not about the money.
Right.
So what is this about? She wants you to know that she could come out of pocket if she wanted to. It's about independence. This is a demonstration of her independence to you. What she's really trying to tell you is that at this point in her life, you can't do nothing for her. You can't even buy her damn dinner. She'd rather starve before you come out the pocket.
That's deep, bro.
And you hit that spot, you got the power. But if you start to hit it, and she says no, then she got the power. This is what this is about, dog. It's about power.
Power, it's about power. Okay.
And you done set us back. She done flipped the script on you.
Man, I don't care about all this flipping the script, all right? I'm just gonna call her, we're gonna have a conversation, get back together, start making up, and simple as that.
No, dog. You can't call her. This is getting personal now, man. She beginning to off.
Let me tell you something, man. It's not about a mental game between you and her, all right? It's about my relationship, my life, okay?
Will you relax and stop thinking about your self for once, bro?
What?
See, you still think this about you, huh?
Oh, it's not about me.
Oh, no, dog. This is way bigger than you. This stopped being about you a long time ago. Now, you doing this for all men across the country.
Oh.
You doing this for all men around the world.
Around the world?
Oh, yeah.
You tripping?
Bruh, if you fail now, every woman will think they can just pull this trick and their man gonna behave. You know how women talk.
How they talk?
Pretty soon, women are just gonna be pulling these head trips on us, dog, and you know what's gonna happen? We gonna be the ones cooking dinner. We gonna be the ones changing the diapers. We gonna be the ones washing the dishes. And you know what they gonna be doing? They gonna be sitting on our couch, watching football on our Sunday, dog. That's what's gonna happen. Woo! This is much bigger than you, man.
Bigger than me?
This is way bigger than you.
Man, you need to relax. 'Cause you know, you're making it sound like women are like the CIA or something. You know, that's funny, though. It's funny.
The CIA ain't got on a woman with a plan.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Listen, when you see the title of this, I know you motherfuckers coming in here. Don't come at me aggressive. I'm just warning you. I ain't taking no shit today. I ain't taking no shit. Listen, I just want to be honest. My plan was to wake up and do a video about Spence versus Crawford, the press conference yesterday. That shit is the most exciting shit right now. Like, it's hard for me to complain about boxing because of Spence versus Crawford. Even though it's a lot of fuck shit. Spence versus Crawford got me excited. Oh boy, I can't wait. I can't wait. That was my plan to talk about that. Oh, but I just saw an interview with Clarissa Shields, and I'm telling you, it wasn't my plan. I'm just a huge supporter of Clarissa, so I listened to her interview with Angela Yee. And the title said, really, that's another reason why I clicked on it. It said Clarissa Shields single. I was like, what? Yeah, I think her and her boyfriend were together about 3-4 years. Yeah, that's them right there. He proposed to her about a year ago. Nah, it was about 6 months or some shit. Yeah, he proposed to her. Listen, first and foremost, it ain't my business whatever y'all got going on. But since I do have a channel and I am a content creator, I have the right to speak on whatever I want. You know, that's kind of the joy of doing this YouTube. I can talk about whatever I want, and I will be judged, but I don't give a fuck. You know, I stopped giving a fuck. Listen, I got a lot of shit to say. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I just want to get my point across. Black women are the only group of women that think they don't need a man. No other group of women think that, especially not white women. A white girl know her place. Man, a white and an Asian woman know her place. All that there. You don't see none of their music talk about, we only got that on the end that, though you're independent and all that shit, and we only talk like that. Our culture only express women being dominant over men. No other culture talks about that. No other culture women compete with a man. There's a huge competition going on within black couples and so-called black love. Men and women are in competition with one another. And I just want to break that down. I think 90% of you motherfuckers are in a competition with each other. The man is trying to outdo the woman these days. He want to clean better than her and shit. He want to be a better cook. That's why you see way more men cook shows, which is no problem. Listen, I love to cook, and I think I'm pretty saucy with that shit. That's why I keep some sauce in the motherfucking pot. And I'm not saying you feminine because you cook. All I'm saying is the roles they changing, bro. I'm just saying. I see a lot of women with a lot of strong ass jobs, lifting 50-pound bags and shit. I see some shit. I see women working jobs that are just as hard as men. Yeah, I worked a moving job before with a woman. Yeah, she was strong as shit. Her fucking calf muscles was bigger than mine. He said, I ain't gonna lie, that shit fucked with me. Listen, I'm a man. And I'm just gonna say, bro, it should bother any real man when a woman is trying to play your position. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how strong you are. Go be strong with some women. That's why you have women's boxing. Only women fighting women. That's why I'm going to break down a lot of shit. Before I could ever get to Carissa, let's talk about the women's fight back in the 70s. This is when all this shit started. You got to understand, segregation ended with 68 or some shit, somewhere up in there, 63, somewhere in the mid-60s. I don't know the exact year, but segregation ended. So between the mid-60s to the mid-70s, a lot of black-owned business were lost because of the integration. We started eating at white folks' restaurants and shit. So a lot of barbecue shacks closed down. A lot of shit happened. And then it started a women's right, which was only for white women. But black women got involved in it. And it convinced black women that you could make it on your own and you could be independent and you could have just as much money as a black man and you could do all the shit we could do and all that. That's when that started in the 70s. But also in the 70s, black men started going, that's when mass incarceration started. The Black Panthers were shut down. It's a lot of shit happened in the 70s. In the 80s, drugs hit, AIDS hit. A lot of shit happened. Black men started leaving the home more and more and more. And by the 90s, it became normal for black men to leave the home. It became normal for black women to come in single parent homes. And I'm doing the history. I know a lot of you motherfuckers don't want to know history, but a lot of you motherfuckers need to know the history of your relationship. Sometimes to solve the problems that y'all going through, go back to the beginning. Look at how shit started. Go through your relationship, and somewhere along the line, something caused the chaos that's right now in your relationship. So you have to know your history. So by the 90s, that's when black women was pretty used to being by themselves with their kids. 2000s, it even got worse, and you start seeing black women. You start seeing black women with more businesses. You start seeing black women really speak this independent stuff. I don't need no scrub, all that kind of shit. So it's been the more we've left the home, the more black women have felt like they feel stronger than us. I'm some real shit. I had to check my woman a couple times because she mentioned women that have raised kids and been single parents. It's something in them. They feel like it's an independence. Like, motherfucker, I raised kids by myself. I went through this and I went through that. And it gives them a strength that they kind of feel like at some point you can't tell them nothing, especially about their kids. A lot of times black women get like that. Yeah, but a lot of times you motherfuckers need to humble yourself. Listen, I know that shit was hard. Listen, y'all some hell of a motherfucking woman. Y'all the strongest women that exist. Don't get it twisted. But y'all strength has become your weakness. You motherfuckers think you too goddamn strong. You know, that's why I see black women talking about self-love more than ever. And I just want to break that shit down. It's a lot of shit I got to tell black women. And I don't really like making relationship videos, but I got to talk about this. You know, I see people talking about self-love all the time. I be seeing you motherfuckers at Red Lobster and shit by yourself, eating big shrimps and shit, big crab, all that shit. And you make a post and self-love is the greatest love and love thyself, and then you'll post another picture with your titty down there hanging with that nipple almost showing. I swear, boy, y'all be so close to showing that nipple. But anyway, you'll say self-love is the best love. You got on the new fit, new shoes. But also, a lot of times when you at red, self-love is becoming selfish love. What about them 3 kids while you at Red Lobster? What are they eating? When you just got this new ass, high ass designer outfit that you really can't afford with the money you're making on that job, and your kids are in some dusty ass clothes, I don't think that's self-love, bro. I think that's selfish love. A lot of times self-love just means fuck everybody else. I'm just gonna treat myself. Fuck the kids. Fuck my man. I'm just gonna be good to me. Nah, bro, we don't live in a world like that. That's why to be a great man, bro, you gotta be the most unselfish person, bro, because to be a great man in life, you got to care about others. So that's why I speak so much about oppression and shit we going through. But yeah, black women, listen, and I want to make something very clear. Let me say this right now. It ain't y'all fault. Black men are completely to blame for y'all being so strong. I'm telling you, you see black women with muscles and shit now. Y'all work out hard and shit. Y'all be bench pressing just as much as us and now and shit. I don't know, but a lot of it got to do with us because we become very weak. Black men are so feminine now. I told you, we color our hair, we paint our nails. We do a lot of weird shit. I'm telling you, bro, I see you motherfuckers with these purple dreads and shit and just pink hair and shit. I just don't know. After a while, you gonna see the woman getting on her knee and proposing to the man. And he started crying and shit and talking about, yes, I do. But anyway, yeah, we become very soft, and we forgot how to lead. So I can understand that it's our fault. It's just that I think black women are in a position right now where they using their pain as a way of get back. That's why you see so many black women with white boys. Black women, I'm going to keep saying this shit. You ain't see that shit to the 2000s. Nah, you ain't see that shit. I'm going to tell you some real shit. Look at from the time Barack Obama was the president to now. From 08, because I went to prison in 08. I ain't see no black women with no fucking white boy. You ain't see that shit. I ain't never heard of I don't know no black women that find white boys attractive when I was coming up. I ain't never see no shit like that. Nah, I ain't never seen Lakeisha and Tarisha and them and Yolanda, all them, Tawana, they ain't never want no goddamn white boy. So like I said, the absence of black men is just a catastrophe. Because I'm telling you, you're going to see black women with Japanese men after a while. You're going to see them with some Iraqis. You're going to see them with Arabs and all kind of shit. So anyway, now, from the time Barack became president, black men have started dying more than ever. The rise of unemployment is higher than ever. The rise of black men committing suicide is higher than ever. The rise of black men becoming gay is becoming bigger than ever. The rise of black men transitioning their body from kids to black men is bigger than ever. Why is that? You know, Obama passed the gay law. Remember that? To get reelected 2012 against Mitt Romney? Yeah, he passed the gay law, and that shit is took off in the black community. And I know you sensitive ear motherfuckers. He always got something to say about gay. But we always know. Why black men wasn't gay in the 80s then? Why the rise wasn't like that? Nah, bro, the more black men are raised by women, the more feminine they become. So a lot of times it ain't that hard to turn them that way. And these days, like I said, if a boy get bullied and he can't fight and can't play sports, it's easy to become gay because that's like a cripple of blood these days. That's a gang. The LGBT, that's like you joining a group. It's for a lost soul. If you just feel like you're not accepted, you can always be gay. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. But you can choose whatever you choose to live. But the roles have reversed. And at this point, look up it statistically. Black women are the only group of women that make more money than their man. Asian men make more money than their women. A Mexican man makes more money than his woman. A white boy makes more money than his woman. But black women as a whole make more money than us. And they spend most of it on weave and makeup, but they still make more money than us. And so this leads me to Clarissa Shields and her man. And I'm gonna get off this motherfucker. Clarissa, it seemed like y'all had a great thing going. I was very proud of y'all and shit like that. And don't get it twisted, whether y'all together or not, I still think you're a great fighter. I'm a fan of you. But I'm just gonna say, I just think, because I gotta go over your track record. You know, over the last year or two, you've come out and said some strong shit. Like, remember you said you could beat up men. You started coming out and saying that. And in the back of my head, I was like, damn, I wonder what old boy, I hope behind the scenes he check up about that and shit like that. Or when you said you could beat up Keith Thurman, and then you said you better than most men, or you better than all men, and you can fight better, and you the best fighter in boxing, period. You better than all the men. And so I made a video and I explained, like, you a great fighter, you the greatest woman fighter, but it ain't meant for a woman and a man to fight. So you can't say you're better than a man. Anyway, me personally, I just think, along with the success, it's impossible, because black women have a different mentality from any other woman. Black women, they don't handle their pain like no other woman. Black women want they get back. And a lot of times they pain from men causes them to hate men, black men in particular, because most of a black woman's pain come from a black man. Whether it was that uncle that molested you, whether it was that brother that was mistreated you and didn't really treat you like a sister, clowned you in front of his home, whether it was anything, a fucked up baby daddy, a lot of shit. So it's easy for black women to have a disdain for black men. So, like I'm saying, she's successful. And her boyfriend, he got a gym. He do little shit. He train and shit. He do wrestling or some shit like that. And but he don't make the money she make. And her money is rising and rising and rising. And I'm not saying that, oh, she love him because she got more money. But when black women have more money than they made, it's a mentality. How many black rich athlete women do you see with a broke ass black man? We just don't do it. And black men don't do it. But a black man will do it before a black woman is not with money. Find one of these motherfucking black women making 6 figures a year with a broke ass black man. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. And let's talk about love. Let's just say, because that's why I'm saying when black women start making their own money, they mentality change. The white woman mentality didn't change. She could make her money and still submit to the white boy. Y'all stop submitting when y'all get money. Yeah. So let's explain it. Let's just say, bro, because we talking about love, but see, it's hard to mix financial. See, money is ruining love these days. Money is a big problem within our love life. Most of you motherfuckers just fight over money all the time. And one of you motherfuckers more selfish than the other. It's a lot of shit. So let's just say, because black women want to be all they can be. Let's just say you had a dream of being a beautician, but you was cold and you came out with your own grease and your own oils and shit like that. And let's just say, I come from a family of plumbers. And let's say my dream was always just to be a great plumber. Let's just say I never wanted to be famous. I didn't want to be a famous plumber. I didn't want to be the biggest plumber in town. I just wanted to have a good few customers from around the way that I grew up knowing. And I just love to order plumbing. Let's just say that. And I don't make but $15 an hour. But you do her. And you have built and grinded and built up your platform to where now you got a shop. Okay, now you got 2 shops. You got your own product selling. Now you making $50,000 a year. I ain't pulling but about $20,000 with my plumbing. A lot of times, most black women will say that plumber ain't shit, but he works his ass off. He doing his dream. He's happy with what he's doing. So what I'm saying is, it's not the same. When your dreams don't equal. Listen, black women, they want a dream man. For one, they want them to have some dream money. They want them to have some dream looks. And most of all, black women just want you to do what they say. Those are the times. Black women, that is their biggest problem with their men. Most black women in their relationship, they just want you to do what they say. And some brothers do it. That's why their relationship works. Most of the arguments and the problems is because black women have a mentality now, especially when you're making your own money, when you're doing your own thing. Black women have a mentality that don't tell me you can't. It's almost it's just different. Like and a lot of you motherfuckers too stubborn to realize it. But when black women have their own money and they're making their own money, let alone making more money than you, they have a mentality you can't tell me shit. Yeah, when a black woman so, and you know, it's just different, bro. And a lot of people think, you know, back in the 80s and the 70s when black men paid all the bills and the woman just stayed at home, most black women would look at that as a boring life these days. So like I said, the culture has changed and black women just want to be the best and be all they can be and explore life and just that sit at home shit and raising kids. Nah. That ain't popular in our culture no more. So it's just a bunch of chaos, bro. Our definition of love is fucked up. We value materialistic things too much. Materialistic things, bro. These days, a good argument and a good fight, and you know we done went through all this. Nowadays, a good watch and a good diamond necklace, or a nice ass Coach purse. That'll make up for all the bullshit we did. So we just value materialistic things too much at this point. And so, and a lot of you black women, a lot of y'all, you're competing with your homegirl. A lot of y'all compete with your homegirl and what her man do for her and a lot of women lie. So it's just a lot of shit. But like I said, black women making money, and I'm gonna keep mentioning it, making money, and I just truly believe that about Carissa. I just believe the more money she acquired, the more fame, the more this, she's the GOAT. She's dominant too. And these days, black women have a dominant mentality. It's hard. How can you be with a man and submit to him when you have a dominant mentality? And that's another thing black women don't understand. All that dominant shit, you motherfuckers, because you motherfuckers so proud to talk about this self-love and this dominance and how you went out and got it on your own. But you can't submit to a man with that mentality. And that's y'all biggest problem. You gotta humble yourself. Humble yourself like the white girl do to the black man. Yeah, humble yourself and y'all need to do a lot more shit. But anyway, like I said, we gotta get our shit together too. We all struggling, bro. We all got our flaws. But like I said, bro, that's why I made that post on Facebook, and all you motherfuckers came out the woodworks. But you motherfuckers don't say that when I post my video. But you motherfuckers come look at it though. But anyway, now, bro, a lot of times we just value our love off what Facebook say. And how it's looking on Facebook, you motherfuckers trying to prove some shit to other folks. We just more focused on proving it to our family and our homegirls rather than the one we with, how much we love them. And a lot of times, you motherfuckers just play happy. Just admit you ain't. Because most of you motherfuckers ain't happy. I'm just being real because we just live a pretend life. You know, me, I'm a realist. I can admit that, yeah, me and my woman, we got our problems and we try to work through it. We try to work through it. We got our own problems, but, you know, we riding through it. And one thing about it, this another thing, my advice for Carissa, you got to fight, bro. And you said it so simple, like, you said it like, I've been caring so much about him, I ain't cared about myself, and I've been caring for others. Let me tell you something, there is nothing greater than to care about your family first and care about your man first before that is nothing more important than it. That's why I say that self-love is fake. No, that's called a good heart. Yeah, that's called a good heart. That's how Big Mama was. Big Mama cared about everybody but herself. She cared about herself last. That's why all the grandbabies could come over. She didn't charge none of the kids to bring the grandbaby. Yeah, Big Mama had a different kind of heart. Big Mama now fucking. Ain't no more Big Mamas. You motherfuckers fuck. And I'm so tired of you old models that's bad no more. And you're fine, but with this gray hair. It's so many gray hair models. And you motherfuckers fine as shit. But I'm just sick of that shit. Be Big Mama. Go tend to them grandkids and shit. But anyway, but ain't nothing wrong with being an older, beautiful woman. I definitely admire that. That's a beautiful thing. But we just take it too far sometimes. But like I said, a lot of times, bro, we really don't care about others. And that's one of the biggest things. When you to care about others, bro, there's nothing greater than that. And so, because you can have all the gold, you can have all the diamonds and all that shit, bro. But if you just stuck by yourself and you just got that, and you can't share it with nobody else, you can't experience that with nobody else, you can't see the joy that it brings somebody else to experience love and joy with them, it just takes out of life, bro. And a lot of us single because we know just love. These days, people want what you got. Most women, before they ever attracted to you or any of that, before they think about being with you, they got to see what you got going. Where you work, they got to check out your car, how many baby mamas you got. Black women analyze a man before they get with him. So we never, really, because love is supposed to be blind. Now we supposed to blindly just fall in love. It shouldn't be about how much he make. It shouldn't be what kind of shoes he got on, what kind of car he drive. But it is. Yeah, it is. So it's just a lot of shit, man. But like I said, black women, y'all just too independent these days. And I don't think no woman with money, especially a successful, you making $100,000 a year, it's hard to see it's hard. You gonna get to where you only see a black woman with a black man when she's successful. She gonna get with a white boy. You gonna see her with a Chinese, just like how the brothers do. The athletes, you see them with white women, Chinese men. So that's gonna be a thing. But yeah, like I told you, love is a class. You know. So, man, that's a lot of shit. But like I said, it just a bunch of we really trying to be like some love and hip hop shit. We just trying to be some cool shit. We really just trying to shine. Most of y'all just trying to shine on y'all ex. Well, you motherfuckers be posing and you still friends with your ex. You motherfuckers be trying to shine on your ex. That's all. A lot of you motherfuckers just be capping for the camera. And I just wish we love each other behind the camera. But like I said, ain't nothing wrong with posting your own. Ain't nothing wrong with posting the love you have and showing it. Some people just want to show their significant other to the world. And that's the thing in social media that we do. So I don't knock how you choose to love. I don't knock what you got going on, bro. We got our own problems. I know I ain't got no perfect love. And all that shit you motherfuckers talk is really cap, bro. We all got some shit we need to work on within each other. Especially before we can even work on each other. So yeah, this is 903 Box and I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.